If you're looking for easy and affordable ways to organize your craft supplies, you are in the right place. Hey, I'm Perla from DIYholic, and today I'm showing you 10 Dollar Tree finds that have totally transformed my craft space without spending too much. I even threw in a few Cricut hacks that I know you will love. These ideas are simple, budget-friendly, and perfect if your craft area needs a little refresh. Let's jump right into the video. First up are these Acrylic Lazy Susans, which you can find in the kitchen container section at Dollar Tree. These are, in my opinion, one of the most underrated organizing tools, and they work so well in the craft room, so if you ever spot them, make sure to take some with you. I picked up a few to fit on my shelves. They have been perfect for storing acrylic paint bottles, glue, faux leather rolls, and small bead containers. What makes them so great is that everything remains visible and accessible. No more digging through drawers or knocking over items just to find one specific thing. You can simply spin it and grab what you need. Now, all of my essential supplies are in one spot, easy to reach, and my space remains much more organized. They are a complete game changer and look great with everything on display. Let's talk about these adorable candy jars with lids found in the party supply section. What I love the most is how customizable they are. When I first picked them up, I knew I wanted them to feel colorful and playful to match my craft room, so I decided to spray paint the lids in different colors. In the past, I've also spray painted the lids white for a cleaner, more elevated look, which is great if you're aiming for a more neutral aesthetic. These jars are perfect for organizing small items that usually get lost in drawers like washi tape, thread, felt beads, and small tools. Honestly, any tiny thing that tends to roll away or get tangled up can find a home in these jars. What's really cool is that if you get a few of them, they create a look of a mini craft bar. The round shape and the clear sides makes them visually appealing when lined up on a shelf. I'm obsessed with how they turned out. They bring me so much joy every time I walk into my craft room and see them nicely displayed on my pegboard wall. Okay, these stacking tilt bins are one of my favorite newer finds from Dollar Tree. You can find them in the hardware section. They come with a black base and a clear tilt out bin. The moment I saw them, I immediately saw the potential, but I wasn't feeling the dark color, so I gave them a makeover. I spray painted the bases with a soft pastel pink to match my craft space and let them dry completely before reassembling. Once dry, I clicked the bins back into place and they looked so much better. I connected them side by side using the built-in sliders on the sides, which helps keep them secure. You can stack them as high as you want or even mount them on a wall if you're short on desk space. These are great for holding things like adhesive foam tape, mini glue sticks, clay, command strips, or whatever small tools and supplies you reach for often. Because the bins tilt forward, they are easy to grab and go. What I also love is that they help me group similar items together and give everything a dedicated home. No more random supplies lying around, everything has its spot and still looks cute. Don't sleep on these wine bottle holders in the kitchen section. They're technically for storing bottles, but in a craft room, they've got so much more potential. They are the perfect shape to hold tumblers and cup blanks, especially if you personalize drinkware with sublimation or with your cutting machine like I do. They keep everything from rolling around, making it easy to grab what you need without knocking over the rest, and it stores everything away neatly. Another way you can use them is for storing markers, pens, pencils, paintbrushes, or tools. You can group them by color or brand, and since they stack, you can build a little organizer that fits your shelf height. With back to school right around the corner, they are a great way for teachers to organize classroom supplies or for students to keep their desks tidy at home. If you work with paintbrushes a lot, you're going to love this one. These silicone makeup brush holders come with suction cups on the back. I decided to stick mine on the inside of my sink, and as soon as I wash and rinse my paintbrushes, I pop them into the holder with the bristles side down. This keeps water from settling into the handles and helps them dry faster. It also saves my brushes from getting ruined from sitting in water for too long. The bristle side down position is key for keeping your brushes in good shape, and for just $1.25, this little trick will help extend the life of your brushes and keep them looking nice. This next one is simple but makes a big difference. You can find these Dispenser Pump bottles in the beauty section at Dollar Tree. I keep mine filled up with rubbing alcohol and always have it in my craft room. Before applying adhesive vinyl to glass, plastic, or metal, I give the surface a quick wipe using a microfiber towel and a few pumps from this bottle. It helps make sure everything's clean and lint-free for a smooth application. The pump makes it easy to use with one hand and avoids spilling. This pack of microfiber cloths can also be found at Dollar Tree, so the whole setup is super affordable and efficient. I totally recommend keeping one of these dispensers in your craft space. I came across this paint shield at Dollar Tree, and let me tell you, it has totally become one of those unexpected tools in my craft room that I've actually been using frequently. The second I saw it, I was like, wait, this could actually be the perfect scraper for my cutting mats. It's 12 inches wide, it clears almost the entire standard 12x12 mat in just one swipe. If you've ever tried cleaning off the bigger 12x24 mats or the massive Cricut Venture mats with one of those tiny scrapers, you know how frustrating and time consuming it can get. You're scraping forever just trying to get every single little piece off. This paint shield makes it so much easier. It picks up vinyl, cardstock scraps, and pretty much anything on your mat super quickly and with way less effort. The best part, it's only $1.25. Seriously, it's one of those finds you don't realize you need it until you try it. So if you're tired of spending forever cleaning your mats after a big project, make sure to grab one of these. Here's a super handy hack if you like to make custom t-shirts. I found these flexible plastic cutting mats in the kitchen aisle at Dollar Tree. They come in a pack of 2 and are just the right thickness to make your own t-shirt guide rulers. Yes, you heard that right. I placed one mat on my Cricut cutting mat and secured it with painter's tape to prevent any movement during cutting. Then, in Cricut Design Space, I uploaded an SVG file of a t-shirt ruler and separated the 2 layers by assigning different colors to the outline of the ruler and the elements. After a few test cuts to make sure it sliced all the way through, I switched the material setting to Craftboard, used a D-point blade with extra pressure, then I removed it from the mat. I applied the black adhesive vinyl layer with the numbers and lines using transfer tape. By the way, I'm using the parchment paper hack that I'll be showing you next. Considering this started as a simple cutting mat, I think it turned out really nice. You can place the ruler on the collar of your shirt, fold your design in half to find the center, and everything lines up perfectly. Just make sure to remove it before pressing and keep it away from direct heat to avoid any warping. This whole project took less than 10 minutes to complete. Layering adhesive vinyl can be tricky, especially when working with curved surfaces. But with this next hack, it makes the process much easier. I like to grab parchment paper from Dollar Tree. I recently found their pre-cut sheets in 6-inch squares, which are even more convenient for this technique. But if you prefer, you can just stick to the parchment paper rolls and this trick will work just the same. Here's how it works. After weeding your vinyl layers and transferring them to transfer tape, place a piece of parchment paper over your layer, leaving a little bit of the bottom or side uncovered. The parchment paper keeps the vinyl from sticking to your surface and lets you slide and adjust each layer until everything lines up perfectly. Once you're happy with the position, press down the exposed area, pull away the parchment paper from the transfer tape, and let the rest stick right into place. It works like a charm every time and it helps prevent bubbles too. You can also apply the same technique when applying your design directly onto a blank such as a cup or tumbler. Just reuse the same piece of parchment paper repeatedly. Last but not least are adhesive foam squares. These are my favorite go-to solution for any paper crafting project that needs a little extra dimension. Surprisingly, you can find them in the automotive section at Dollar Tree, not the craft aisle. I use them constantly for cake toppers, candy domes, and any other project where I want to create a 3D layered effect. They hold up really well, are the perfect thickness, and are easy to cut down if you need smaller pieces. I always keep a few packs stocked in my craft room. Just take a look at this cake topper with all of the layered cardstock. The foam squares truly help each element stand out and give it a beautiful professional finish. They may be a small item, but they make a big difference in how your projects look and feel. They are definitely a must-have in my craft room. I hope this video inspired you to organize your creative space without breaking the bank. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time with a new DIY. Bye! Let me know in the comments if you will be trying any of these organization ideas or Cricut hacks.